This Christmas, people who are using shelters and food banks are the recipients of some hygiene kits provided by the United Way through a project called the Anita Project. Joining us now is Heidi Burgess to talk about this excellent initiative. So first off, the name of this project, we can't talk about it without talking about Anita Robertson, obviously. This project in her memory, tragic death just a couple of years ago.
Absolutely. And Anita was a dear friend of a number of us women that live locally here. And we always admired and respected her. So when she passed, we didn't know what to do. So we decided that, okay, we can just follow in her footsteps and we can roll up our sleeves and do what Anita would do. So we gathered some funds and we continued one of the projects that she had initiated, and it was the hygiene kits through the United Way.
Anita and her husband, Joe, were very big philanthropists in the Niagara region. Their death in that plane crash was a tragic loss.
It was a tragic loss, as well as their daughter, Laura, who was a friend of our daughter as well. It was a real loss to the Niagara community because they gave so much, not just financially, but of their time, their energy, their expertise. They were very, very good people and very good people, community people.
How many of you women gather together each year? You've done this now 3 times. How many of you gather together to pack these hygiene kits?
Well, we have to do it on separate nights. So we did this year, it was even smaller to fit into and be socially distanced, but we did 1,500 over 3 nights with a small group of women, but we've had up to 30 women who have contributed and given back, and then not just financially, but again, roll up our sleeves, do what Anita would do and pack these kits. And as quickly as we were filling them. First night we went in this year and we packed 500 kits. And the next day we went in and those 500 kits were gone already. They were already being distributed and they all stay in the Niagara region.
The United Way is the big supporter of this project, and they're the ones that distribute the kits?
They do. They're a wonderful organization that is supporting so many agencies that are in need. And anyone who calls and is in need will be supplied with hygiene kits. And so I do have a list of those agencies that we've supported so far through the United Way. I'm going to read this because it's long.
Sure.
Start Me Up Niagara, Canadian Mental Health Association, Holy Trinity Church, Westview Centre for Women, The Raft, Project Share, Community Care West Niagara, Gateway Residential, Fort Erie Multicultural Center, YWCA, Positive Living, Links for Greener Learning, Family and Child Services, Boys and Girls Club Niagara, Salvation Army Fort Erie, and Port Cares.
I think you pretty much covered everybody.
Yes, we do, and we support everyone. And this is just such a wonderful thing that the United Way and Anita got it started because they knew there was such a need. And even in this wonderful year that we're having, it's helping those that are in transition. And whether that's where they're staying, wherever they are, everybody needs a hairbrush, a toothbrush, shampoo, deodorant. These are essentials, and that's what we're giving out.
Why these items? Why that as a hygiene kit rather than something else, food or anything else?
You have to have that. You have to be able to look after yourself and everything else, to be able to feel good about yourself, to even just, if it's toothbrush for you or your child, you've got to make sure that you are clean and you can look after yourself. And it's something that you might skip. So these are given because you need it.
It's a little bit about dignity and self-confidence, right?
Absolutely.
What was the budget for this year?
Well, I don't know exactly what this year, but I did ask for what our total was, and we've $46,000 is what we have gathered and distributed back into the community.
Can people give specifically through the United Way for the Anita Project?
You betcha. All you have to do is just whenever you're making your donation, just reference the Anita Project. They know who we are and they know what we do and they know how vital it is to be able to give back to the community. And this is just something that, as a group of friends, we just respect Anita enough to continue her legacy.
Heidi Burgess, thank you so much for joining us, and have a great holiday season.
Thank you so much.